Well, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun, and it's Sunday and we're still at Seaside Holiday Park in Charmouth, and we're going to have a little wander about Charmouth. This morning we're going to show you around. We're going to go up the main street, show you where the all watering holes are, the shops are, the fish and chip shop, the bakery, the church, the bus stops, you name it. We're going to have a little wander about, so come with us on our little walk this morning. Right, so as you can see, we're just leaving Seaside Holiday Park in Charmouth, and we're going out of Bridge Street and then up the road first, everybody. So this is the reception area and the shop at Seaside. Lots of things in there, fully packed with all your goodies, etc. Right, so we're going to head to the end of the street and then we're going to take a left turn up the hill. It's a nice little incline, the hill, everybody, so it's not flat, it's not, so yeah, come with us. We done the walk to Lyme Regis yesterday. I hope you watched those video vlogs, etc. We had a lovely day there, so, or morning I should say. Right, that's the fire station at Charmouth as we're just leaving Bridge Street. Right, so we're going to cross over the road and take a left turn. Right, maybe I should point out this while we're close by. You got another caravan site and holiday park over the road. It's called Manor Farm Holiday Centre, and you also got a health club there, Char Valley Health Club, everybody. So that's another little camping place if you don't want to come to Seaside Holiday Park. Right, let's continue. This is called the street, and on the left hand side you can see the bus stop that will take you to Lyme Regis, and there's also a bus stop on the right hand side here. So it's been a nice little stop, this has, for us. We've just had the 3 nights in Charmouth, which is plenty. We've done what we wanted to do. We've had some beach walks, we've got some drone footage, we've also been to Lyme Regis via the coastal path and everything, had a look around the Cobb and the harbour area there. So tomorrow we're on to Swanage, everybody, so do look out for all the Swanage videos and vlog. Right, on the right hand side you're coming up to the first watering hole, which is called the George. As you know, everybody, we don't do pubs or drinking, and that it's very hard for me when I've got Sky on my own and that to go in these sort of places, have a meal, you know, do ordering, etc. and that. But that is the George, free house. I think it's got a little garden out the back where you can sit with tables and a few play equipment, as you can see on the picture there. We'll just show you a bit of the food menu, if you can see that, everybody. Right, so that is the George. Across the road we've got a lovely little building. I think it's an ex-chapel. It's called St Paul's. Very Italian-y looking it is. You can imagine that in Italy, couldn't you, somewhere, or a European country. Private property it says now. Right, and coming up on the left hand side we've got what they call the Abbot House. Now it's had some famous people stop here years gone by. You can probably see King Charles II slept here in 1651. Catherine of Aragon stayed here in 1501. King Charles II slept here September the 22nd, 23rd, 1651. Erected March the 31st, 1902. So that is the lovely Abbot House with some history. Alright, so that's just another view from across the road. I think you can stay there now. I think there's a little board on here. We'll just have a quick look. The Abbott House, Charmouth. I think it's a little guest house now, I believe. Right, coming up on the left hand side, we've got the fish bar and pizzeria. Ice cream parlour as well. I'm not too sure on the opening times of this. I must admit we haven't had fish and chips yet. Right, there's some opening times, everybody. Right, you got, what is that, Morgan's of Charmouth. That's a little shop there. Looks like it's got all your beach stuff, knickknacks and everything, a bit of everything in there, confectionery, hardware and that. We'll cross the road, have a brief look. On the left hand side here you've got the Bank House Cafe, the salon, little flooring company, and you've got the pharmacy, chemist, if you need some chemist stuff while you're here. Right, so you've got the Morgan's of Charmouth, ironmongers and confectioners. You can probably see there all your flip-flops, all your little surfboards, etc., beachwear and everything. A little sales letting shop and a knick-knack shop called the Herringbone. Right, we'll cut along here and we'll show you the Charmouth bakery. Heard some good reports about the bakery, excellent stuff, cakes, bread, etc. I think they've got a little coffee shop as well where you can have a coffee. So this is the Charmouth bakery. We'll just check the opening times, if it's open on a Sunday or not. Every day but Sunday, everybody. It looks like it's mainly open from 8:30 to 3:30 and Saturday 8:30 to 1:30. So that's a little bakery if you want some fresh bread, cakes, etc., and even a coffee. Right, if you head straight down that road, you've got the car parks down there to the beach, and you also got the Heritage Centre, which we will show you. Unfortunately we can't go in the Heritage Centre. While we're here we've got Sky and it does say no dogs, only assistance dogs. Well, she does assist me sometimes, but it's not an assistance dog what they mean. So there you go, you've got the nicer local Charmouth store for all your groceries, vegetables, etc. Also you've got Bumbles there. I'm not too sure whether they do coffee or whatever there. They've got some tables at the front. So we're still heading up the hill, and I think you've got the church on the left hand side next. So this is the local church. I can't see the sign at the moment, it's up the road, but I've got a feeling it's called St Andrew's. So there's the church. We normally try the doors, see if we can get in on our little videos and that. I'm not expecting it to. I can see a lock on the door. No, that's definitely locked. Right, so we'll head out of the church grounds now and head further up the road. Anyway, everybody, do check out my channel and all the playlists. We've been to some lovely places in the motorhome over the last 6 or 7 years, so there's some really nice footage on there. As you can see, another bus stop further up the hill. That was St Mary's Church, everybody. Right, coming up on the left, you got Charmouth Library. So this is the local library. They also got Wi-Fi in there as well. If you're struggling for Wi-Fi and you wanted to use a free Wi-Fi, you could come up here. It's the road, you've got a beautiful little cottage there with a thatch roof. Right, we're going to head up the road for another couple of 100 yards. There's not too much further up. You've got Lyme Bay medical practice here. If you've got any health problems, so that's in there, everybody. Medical practice. And coming up, we've got another public house called the Royal Oak. You can see there's some tables and chairs out the front, open daily. Welcome to the Royal Oak, open daily. Please see our kitchen hours, signs for food times, dog friendly pub, lower bar please, many thanks, woof woof. And these are the kitchen hours for food, I guess. Right, so as you can see, there's a sprinkling of tables out the front. I can't tell you if there's anything out the back to sit. Right, so we'll continue. We're going to take a left turn in a minute down to the road, and that will take us down to the Heritage Centre and the beach. Just passing the memorial on the left here. This is War Memorial. You can see a few poppies have been left out there. As I say, this is a charming little town, come village, excuse a pun, me saying charming, but yeah, we've enjoyed our stay here. So that is looking down the street. Right, so we're going to take a left-hand turn down here. There's not too much more up that way. If you want to continue on the coastal path, please do take the next left, look for the post box and go straight up, and that will take you all the way to Lyme Regis and over the golf course. Right, so we're going to go to here, higher sea lane, and just take you down here. There's not too much to show you down here, guys, so we'll redo the filming when we get to the bottom. Right, what I will say is we've got some lovely drone flights coming from Charmouth soon, everybody. This little video might get aired before those because we have got a bit of a backlog from Brixham still on the drone footage, so just check out the channel in a few days time. So as you can see, we're still heading down this little side street where the residents live, and this will lead us to a little pathway to the Heritage Centre and where the beach huts are. Right, we will point out the signage, coastal path up the road, down the road, and there's a little side path here which goes to lower sea lane, everybody. You can probably see very quiet this morning so far. We're still currently only 8:30 on a Sunday morning. As you know, we do a lot of early filming to get out and about before things get busy. Right, so instead of continuing round on the road, we're going straight on downwards, following the coastal path. Right, so we're now on the little pathway down to the Heritage Centre. We've got the grassy beach car park on. Oops, nearly tripped then. We've got the car park here on the left hand side, which we'll show you in a minute, everybody. quite big, spacious. You can get camper vans and motorhomes in here, no problem. Those are probably best to be parked down these far edges against the fencing, I would say. I don't know what the prices are of the car parking. We'll go and check out the fees for you now. Right, so a quick check on the parking. It's £6 all day, 2 hours £3, closes at 9 p.m. everybody. So as I say, this is the car park, Charmouth Seafront Pay and Display. There is another one as well, we'll show you, where there are a couple of snack bars, I think, or an ice cream as well. We'll just come back up here and we'll show you the views over to Lyme Regis. We've got some beach huts here, everybody. So there's a green beach hut and turquoise, would you say? And you got some pink ones over here. You got some nice little picnic tables overlooking the sea, and you can probably see some benches as well if you want to have a little picnic here. We're currently on high tide, or coming up to high tide at the moment. I think high tide is just after 9 o'clock this morning. So if you tried to walk to Lyme Regis, you would get cut off shortly. And that, we did think about it yesterday afternoon when we went to Lyme Regis in the morning, but it just meant us hanging about for a few hours, which we didn't think was worth it. So we took the coastal path back. Down there where those rocks are, that is the start of the dog area again, and to the left of there you are restricted to no dogs. It's just a small little section about 100 yards long, but it does say no dogs up to the end of September. Right, we'll head down to the bottom. We've got a little old lookout building here, I believe it said. I've not read the sign too much, but the lookout, one of only 6 such grade 2 listed buildings in the country, constructed about 1804 during the Neolithic Wars as a coastal lookout station, later become an observation post for custom and excise. Right. You can see the little anchor there. We'll just take a right here and show you some more beach huts and the views. We had a little walk this morning. We're down at bottom and we took off the drone down there, so as I say, there will be some drone footage coming in the future, but in the distance you have got Lyme Regis. Right, we'll just pan you around. You can see the tide is rapidly coming in slowly. Right, we will go around the corner in a minute, but it looks like the public toilets around here. We'll just show you the toilets at the back of the Heritage Centre. So you got the toilets at the back there, men's, ladies, disabled, and then at the back of the Heritage Centre, and you've got the car park there as well. Right. That will be the way out of the Heritage Centre, or the emergency exit. Right, we just bypass this on the way. It's called the kiln. Part of the kiln used to calcify limestone in the production of cement in the old factory, 1850 to 1867. So that is the kiln. Right, so this is where you pick up the beach and all the way to Lyme Regis. As you can see, you got a few little benches there as well if you just want to pass the time and do some people watching, beach watching. Right, so that is a little footbridge down onto the beach. You can see a lot of driftwood there come in on those stormy days, what they do get sometime. We did a lovely drone flight from the Cobb in Lyme Regis yesterday, so that is highly worth watching all. Right, so we're just going to show you the Heritage Centre. As I say, even when it's open later, we can't go in with a dog, and that's one of the awkward things when you do come on your own, and that you can't go in looking in these places. As I say, I don't know why, if your dog's friendly, why you can't go in and that, but rules are rules. Right, so there's a little sign on the no dogs, 1st of May to the 30th of September. Failure to comply may lead to a fixed penalty notice. And this is Beach Cafe and Heritage Centre Dairy Ice Cream. Welcome to Charmouth Beach and Village, and these are the tide times for this week. Let's say high tide today, it says, is 10:20, low tide again at 3:30 in the afternoon. Fish and chips from Lyme Regis. Right, Charmouth Heritage Coast Centre, free entry upstairs. Charmouth Heritage Coastal Centre Jurassic journey starts here. Discover the most recent finds from the Jurassic Coast. Sorry, we are closed. And that is a sign saying sorry. No accompanied kids, no dogs, no food and drink. Disabled access to the rear. And open from 10:30 to 4:30. Last entry 4:15. Just around the corner from there you got the Charmouth Parish Council Beach Office and Sea Lily, whatever that is. Right, we'll just show you the views down the beach. We probably will just end this video vlog with a little bit of beach play for Sky. Now this side of the beach is still dog restricted until you get past the little river inlet, the River Char, where we'll go over the bridge in a minute, everybody. The big hill in the distance is what they call Golden Cap, and round the corner you got a lovely little place called Seatown and West Bay. Check out our walk from a couple of years ago when we stayed at West Bay, everybody. It's a lovely little coastal walk over the top to Seatown. A little bit exhausting, it is up and down over the tops and that, but we thoroughly enjoyed that walk. Right, so this is called the Foreshore car park. Down this bottom you can see some tarmac parking spaces here, and there's also some gravel ones as well. It's £7 a day, 9 till 9 p.m, £1.50 an hour, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m, and you got your ticket machine there. All vehicles must park in the displays, no oversized vehicles, maximum length 4.8 or just over 3 ton. Right, so this is a little small bit where the gravel section is. I can see some motorhomes and camper vans. You can't go there yet, Sky. As you can see, dog restrictions still in this section, and you got some more beach huts. Right, so I'm guessing you get into this other little section car park from another way, so don't come into the tarmac section and expect to park here. These are the views. As I say, that is the River Char, which you can see ends up in the sea, and the views back down the beach, which will take a little wander soon, everybody. And as I say, the other side of the bridge, you can have your dog on the beach. Right, so this is another main car park. As you can see, the gates in at the top end, so you might just have to Google Maps to see which street to come down. These are a few vans here. I don't know whether they're parked. I don't think they were parked here last night because we had an early walk here this morning. Have just come early today. You got the ticket machine over there, and normally where these no parking signs are some snack vans during the day. Right, so we're going to cross over the bridge, over the River Char. Directly in front of us, that's our little entrance into the Sea Down Holiday Park. So we're not too far from the beach, everybody. If you do want to stay here, it's probably one of the better campsites to be on. Golden Cap is 3 miles, Seatown is 4 miles if you wanted to do the walk. And there we go. You can see the car park there. Right, those are the views from the holiday park. You can see the static caravans there. There's more static caravans than touring, but it's a nice ideal setup. You've seen our little walkabout there, everybody, so it's well worth the look and the stay. Okay. On the bridge. Okay. Right, I just got a little telling off. This guy should be on a lead until you're over the bridge. So there's a little tip for everybody. Right, just a little map, a little viewpoint. So show you where we are. Tide times, information for dogs. And then we got a little information on fossil collecting. Are you going in then? Oh, yeah, she's got to go in, hasn't she? We'll find your ball. As you can see, we've got the ball with us today. So she's happy she can be in the water. It's not too busy, as I say. She doesn't like it when it gets busy and there's too many other people and dogs about. Right, all the kids were playing in here yesterday when we come by yesterday afternoon. They're all on their little paddle boards. It seems quite a safe little bit for your kids. I don't think it's too deep and that, but they were having a great time here. They were. I expect it will be as busy later today. As I say, joys of coming out a little bit earlier. When you're staying here, we can do this. So those are the car parks, the beach huts and the heritage centre over there. You can probably see all the houses on the hill in Charmouth. Right, so come with us on our little beach wander now, everybody. We're not going to go too far and that. We've done this little walk about the town. We should probably be back here this afternoon. I will show you the beach cap as well up on the top there shortly. That was open yesterday afternoon and that's how I expect it to be today. It wasn't on Friday, so there probably are some restricted times. Right, I'll just show you up here where Kathy is. This guy's had a little poo, so we need to find a bin. So that is the Soft Rock hot food, drinks, ice cream, little cafe. We've got a couple of little chairs there, etc. Right, so that's a soft Rock cafe. These areas up top here, everybody was fossil hunting yesterday. Everybody had got the little hammers breaking stones and that. I really don't know what they're expecting to find too much, but they must do. It is the Jurassic coastline, as you know. So as you can see, we can't walk too far. The tide is coming in. We would be cut off if we went too far along, so another few hundred meters. Oh, she's not sure, is she? When those waves come in, go and get it. We will get it. Oops, oh, she got covered then. Well, we got it. Eventually we got the ball, everybody. She didn't like those waves going over her. So we're going to get to where this landslide is, and then we're going to come back. As I say, the tide will come in quite quick now. We're just, what are we? We're about 9 o'clock this morning now, and 10 o'clock is high tide, so if you went any further, well, you'd have to try and scramble up those rocks, up that high point there, you would, and try and get some safety. You can see a lady there with a little hammer and a pick. So, a little bit further and that's it for us. As far as we're going. Right, we'll just sit on this rock for a couple of minutes and then we'll head back. We could get wet feet soon. see me jump quick, you know there's a big wave coming. Get your ball. Well, you can probably see not much sunshine today. All the other areas of the country are basking in this hot weather, extreme heat, and we've been so lucky down here in Dorset and Devon, and that this weather has been suiting me. We've had the odd little bit of drizzle and rain and that, but in general it's been like this most of the time.
Like wind in our sails. Hold on tight. I can smell the shore. It's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn.
Right, we must get Sky in our lead before we go over the bridge. Well, I should point out towards the end here, if you do want to go over those hills, the coastal path is in that direction just as you come off the beach, or it's just over the way from the bridge, everybody. It's a steady little walk up that incline, I guess, and that it could be something we do this afternoon. We'll see how things go. Right, so there's one of the little snack vans what's come to the car park. Zeus the Greek. And we're going to take the Seaside Holiday Park Gateway. Right everybody, we're going to conclude our little video vlog here. Hope you enjoyed our last little one from Charmouth, the little walkabout. As I say, we've had a wonderful time staying here at Seaside Holiday Park in Charmouth. We won't be doing any more filming this afternoon. We've got enough coverage now and that to show you all, and we'll see you tomorrow morning when we leave here and head to Swanage, which is Hurston Farm, I believe it's called, and we can get in there from 10 o'clock in the morning. I've spoken to them. They said the pitch I'm being allocated is empty, so anytime after 10 o'clock. So thanks from Ian, so thanks from Sky. Do comment, do like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.
We are dreamers.